You ever have one of those days, you spill coffee on your shirt, you miss the bus, and your Wi-Fi decides to take a personal day? It feels like the world is out to get you. Well, I want you to take that feeling, multiply it by 1,000,000,000, and then set it on fire. Because today we're talking about an object so violent, so ridiculously over the top, that it makes black holes look like well-behaved toddlers. This isn't just a star. This is the universe's official supervillain, an unhinged cosmic drama queen with a magnetic personality that can literally tear you apart atom by atom. Get comfortable. We're about to meet the Magnetar. So, how do you cook up one of these monsters? Well, the recipe is simple, but the ingredients are extreme. First, you take a star. Not a piddly little star like our sun. No, you need a real heavyweight, at least 20 times more massive, a true giant. You let it live its life for millions of years, burning bright and beautiful. Then, you wait for it to run out of fuel. And when it does, it doesn't go quietly. The star's own gravity, its greatest strength, becomes its executioner. The core collapses in on itself in less than a second. This triggers a supernova, the biggest, baddest explosion in the cosmos. Now, most of the time, the tiny, crushed core of the star is left behind as a neutron star. These things are already insane. Imagine the mass of our sun squashed into a city the size of Manhattan. A single teaspoon of a neutron star would outweigh a whole fleet of aircraft carriers. Wild, right? But that's the normal outcome. That's the boring Tuesday of star death.
Maybe 1 in 1,000 times, if the star was born just right, if it was spinning like a cosmic figure skater pulling in its arms, something else happens. All that spinning energy gets trapped and amplified in the collapse. The star's magnetic field gets twisted and magnified to levels that, frankly, should be illegal by the laws of physics. This isn't a neutron star anymore. This is a Magnetar. It's won the cosmic lottery for being the most terrifying object on the block. Okay, so it's a big magnet. I've got one on my fridge holding up a pizza menu. What's the big deal? Let's do a little comparison. That fridge magnet? It's a firefly. A junkyard magnet that can lift a car? That's a decent bonfire. The most powerful magnets we can build in a laboratory? Okay, that's a roaring volcano. A Magnetar is the sun. The entire sun, but if the sun was made of pure magnetic force. Its magnetic field is a quadrillion times stronger than Earth's. That's a 1 with 15 zeros after it. This field is so intense that if a Magnetar were sitting where our moon is, it would wipe the data from every single credit card, phone, and computer on Earth instantly. Your Netflix subscription would probably be safe, but your bank account? Gone, reduced to a useless piece of plastic. And you? Oh, you'd have bigger problems. Forget spaghettification from a black hole. A Magnetar wouldn't even need to touch you. From thousands of miles away, its magnetic field would start a war with the atoms in your body. Your personal biochemistry would be, well, canceled. It's not a pretty thought. It's the universe's ultimate delete button.
But even that isn't the scariest part. A Magnetar's magnetic field is its weapon, sure, but the real danger is when this thing has a temper tantrum. You see, these magnetic field lines are stretched so tight around the star, they're like a trillion rubber bands all twisted together, and sometimes one snaps. Scientists call this a starquake. I call it the universe's rage quit. When a field line snaps, the Magnetar unleashes a blast of energy so profound, it makes a supernova look like a firecracker. We've seen this happen. On December 27, 2004, a pulse of gamma rays and X-rays washed over our planet. It was the brightest burst of energy ever detected from beyond our solar system. It fried the sensors on some satellites and literally bounced off the moon. The source was a magnetar, nearly 50,000 light-years away. Let me repeat that, 50,000 light-years. That means the light and the rage from this blast had been traveling through space since our ancestors were painting on cave walls. And even after all that time and all that distance, it was still powerful enough to physically compress Earth's atmosphere. Talk about a delayed notification. Imagine getting an alert on your phone for a package that was shipped 50,000 years ago. This was that, but the package was a wave of pure cosmic fury. So what if one was closer? Let's just say you wouldn't need to worry about your mortgage anymore. If a magnetar was just 100 light-years away, still a huge distance, and it had one of these starquakes, the initial flash of gamma rays would be brighter than the sun, instantly vaporizing the side of Earth facing it. The ozone layer would be gone in a puff of smoke. The oceans would literally begin to boil. It's the ultimate cosmic kill shot. There's no defense, no hiding. It's a complete system-wide sterilization event.
Okay, everybody take a breath. Don't go selling your stuff and heading for a bunker just yet. The good news is that space is ridiculously, wonderfully, almost comically big. The chances of a magnetar being close enough to us to be a threat are practically zero. They are incredibly rare, and the known ones are safely tucked away on the other side of the galaxy, where we can study them from a very, very safe distance. And that's the real point. These objects aren't just cosmic horror stories. They are the most extreme laboratories in the universe. They push physics to its absolute breaking point. They show us what's possible when you take the fundamental forces of nature and turn the dial up to 1,000,000. They remind us that the universe isn't just a quiet black canvas with pretty twinkling lights. It's a dynamic, violent, and active place. It's a cosmic zoo filled with creatures more strange and powerful than we could ever invent. So the next time you feel like you're having a bad day, just remember the magnetar. Remember that somewhere out there, a city-sized star with the power of a quadrillion suns might be having a little fit. And that we are incredibly, wonderfully lucky to be here, safe and sound, just watching the show. What do you think is the most terrifying object in space? A magnetar, a black hole, or something else entirely? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read them all, especially the first ones. I'd love to see what you guys think. And if you enjoyed getting your mind completely blown, do me a favor and obliterate that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.